I'm fortunate. I'm half Indian, half English, so I was brought up with spices from day dot. So if you're not used to spicing, it can go terribly wrong, or it could be really glorious and beautiful. So I'm hoping it's going to be beautiful. But yeah, it's a challenge.
Back to the show. It is freezing outside, so we need a bit of hot, tasty food. When we think of hot, tasty food, who do we think of? Arun Kapil's here. How are you, sir?
I'm really good, Dougie. How are you?
Arun Kapil is in the kitchen.
Is that what it is?
That's it, yeah. We're calling you Uncouple, the horse.
Perfect.
This sounds beautiful. Just remind us again what you're making.
Yeah, so we've got lovely orchard apples from Mammy Motherway, so my mother-in-law's orchard. Dried fruits, lots of beautiful dried fruits. And look, it's coming up to Christmas, so you can maybe have... This is a great way to use leftovers or something.
Perfect.
And this is actually just how Mum used to cook when we were young and growing up, you know. It's a great way to use things up. So
when people didn't go to the shop 4 times a day and probably went once a week and that's it,
And we used to get a little treat of a salami stick if we were very good and going around the shops, the supermarkets back in the day. But
oh, posh were you?
Well, I don't think... There you go, darling. Have a piece of meat.
Yeah. It's tasty.
Pile it up and let it come out the top as well.
Okay.
And look, and probably if we're in a restaurant, we'll be cleaning it up and all that kind of stuff.
Where does this come from?
How do you mean? The idea?
The dish. Well, the idea for it.
Well, do you know how most times people stuff pork with apple? Or have apple sauce on the side. So I just thought, no, let's do it the other way around. Let's stuff an apple with pork. And if you wanted to get that char effect, clearly you would just, for the last 5 minutes, take it off.
Take it off,
So I put it in for 180, those pieces, for maybe, I don't know, what, 15, 20 minutes? And then take off the foil, whack up the heat to 220 for 5 minutes, you get that lovely sort of char effect. Okay, so we have... God, I thought I was going to drop that there. We have that. Now,
can we put it up here so we can see it?
That's only just the start, though.
Yeah, okay.
Because...
Oh, look at this.
You know me, Dahi.
Nothing's ever straightforward with you.
There we are.
So we just tear into this, Aaron. Is this how we...
Tear into that is exactly what you should be doing.
Do I use
absolutely.
Spoon or fork, or where do I start?
However you feel most comfortable.
Okay, I think I'll go for
gold.
Lovely.
Look good? Are you getting the saffron as well, and the brandy? And the ham hock just works so well.
Goodness, that is so gorgeous.